They always said not to stop on the eastbound bridge after dark. At first, it was just a thing people repeated when the sun dipped and the fog rolled in. If you see her, just drive. Older men said it with a shiver. Teenagers laughed about it behind handlebars and beer cans. She was a small figure, usually standing near the railing or down by the riverbank. She didn't scream, didn't wave her arms. She just asked, quietly, nicely. Sometimes she cried. People said she looked lost. Wet hair stuck to her cheeks, pale hands outstretched like she was waiting for someone to take them. Sometimes she whispered, sometimes she pleaded, always just below the bridge, always after sundown, and always to men. One by one, they stopped. First was a trucker on his way out, then a mechanic, then two high school boys after a football game. The police found the truck, the car, the half-eaten fast food in the passenger seat, never the men. The stories grew fast, then went quiet. The town got used to the emptiness, as towns often do. But one night, Ben Rourke didn't listen. He had heard the talk, ghost stories from a town with nothing better to do. But the girl he saw as he crossed the bridge wasn't a ghost. She was shaking, barefoot, clothes muddy and too big for her. She looked maybe 20, wrapped in a flannel 2 sizes too large and jeans that drooped at the waist. She didn't scream. She just turned to him and said in a voice that barely rose over the water, "Please." Ben was a good man, a helper. He parked and climbed down the embankment. The wind picked up, but the river below stayed still, like it was listening. The girl sat at the edge now, knees drawn up, her back to him. "You okay?" he called out. No answer. He tried again. "Do you need a phone or—" She turned her head. Up close, she looked wrong. Not in the face, not at first, but something about her skin. Her neck stretched oddly when she tilted her head, and the flannel sleeve dragged too far, like it wasn't hers. Ben stepped closer. The water rippled. That's when he saw it. Her back didn't end where it should. Beneath the shirt, pale flesh extended, thin and wet, like stretched dough, glistening as it slithered down into the dark river. It wasn't just her. Something had grown into her, or she had grown out of something. She smiled, not at him, at the water. Then something pulled. Ben had no time to scream. The river opened, and the last thing he saw was the girl's arm rising, waving gently, as if saying goodbye.